Hey y'all, welcome back. So we are inside of Dollar General and we're getting ready to get into our 5 off of 25 scenario video, where I'm going to bring to you over 20 plus all digital scenarios or breakdowns that you can do for this Saturday, where we're going to utilize that 5 off of a $25 purchase digital coupon that you can find on your Dollar General app. But it's only valid on Saturday, so I'm going to show you how you can maximize your savings and not pay full price on things you're going to pay for anyway. So don't forget though, I do have an any day deals video up in case you can't make it out on Saturday, or maybe you want to utilize your 3 off of 15 coupon that you don't have to just wait until Saturday to use. So definitely check that out. I have over 20 plus scenarios in there as well. But don't forget to comment, subscribe, like the video. Let me know down below where you are from, what the weather's like, and let's get into maximizing our savings. Hey y'all, so today is my 32nd birthday and I want to see how many people can cash at me $1.32 to my cash app, which is Hey I'm D LLC. So Hey I'm D LLC, $1.32 in honor of my 32nd birthday. But I have also heavily discounted my website, which is heyimd.com, where you can get my couponing one-on-one course, which is normally $199 for just $32. So learn how to truly maximize your savings and start saving over $200 plus a month like me from couponing. But I also have my 31 couponing tips guide bundle for just $3.20 that you can also take advantage of. And then I also have my 5 ways that couponing can pay bills guide for just 32 cents. So take advantage of these limited time offers on my website, heyimd.com, and happy birthday to me. And if you're feeling lucky, definitely cash out. All right, y'all. So if you didn't see my haul from this weekend where I did my 5 off of 25, definitely check it out, because if you don't know already, I love couponing and getting stocked up on food. So if you're one that may be in need of juice, check your accounts, because we do have $1.25 digital for the Welch's juice. So you could pick up this one right here at $3.50, or maybe you prefer the other ones, which are $5, but all of them are 64 fluid ounce. But the cheapest one would be to grab this one at $3.50. Use that $1.25 digital. Now, if your store has the Tropicana, and a big shout out to my subscriber friend who said that this was amazing, because this actually tastes really good. So I also factored this in. This Tropicana right here is $3, y'all. And we have $1 digital. So it makes it just $2. But let's say you have a 3 off of 15, or you're combining this with your 5 off of 25. Then this will come out even cheaper. But a great time to also factor in other household essentials other than just like laundry care. Definitely also consider food, because think about things you're going to pay for anyway. And like I always say, the goal is not to pay full price. So definitely some great options, especially if you are in need of juice. And always be sure to check out my previous video from the week before, because I like to sometimes factor in like the newer digitals that we have. But sometimes you may have not couponed the weekend before, or maybe you're new to my channel and this is your first time creating a Dollar General account. So you might have some of those coupons that I may have mentioned last week, because we definitely have some great deals, especially if you use some of the coupons from last week as well. But when it comes to laundry care, we definitely have tons of digitals. So if you're one that prefers Tide, you could definitely pick up one of the Tides that are like the 69 fluid ounce, or you could even get the Flings, which are like 31 count. But it just depends, because if you come over here and get the ones that have like Febreze or Downy, those are normally like a smaller count at like 23. So you might want to get more bang for your buck. If you are planning on getting the pods, you might want to get the 31 count. But they're $9.95 whether you get the pods or the liquid. And then we have a $2 digital. Now another option you might want to do, you might want to grab one of the ones at $15.95, whether you get the pods or the liquid. And then we have a $3 digital. So when I say cater it to your need, that's what I mean, because if you know that you run through this, then you might want to just factor this in. But it just depends. So again, you definitely might want to take advantage of my discounted items on my website, because again, if you're struggling with couponing, or maybe you're one that wants that fast track and maybe you don't want to keep looking at the free content, and you want to really see how I'm able to save over $200 plus a month from couponing, then definitely take advantage of that offer down to just $32 for my couponing course, or the other offers I have also discounted as well. So when it comes to Tide, we definitely have those options. And then when it comes to the game, if you are one that wants the larger gains, at $15.95. We do have a $3 digital. And again, you can get the liquid, you can get the flings, and then if your store carries like the big firework beads, not these, but it's a even bigger, they're also $15.95. You could use that $3 digital. Oh wow, y'all, I haven't seen these before. Comment below if your store has these. Wow, I've never seen the Snuggle beads that big. Normally I'm used to seeing them in this size. And then while I'm over here, we also have a new digital for Arm & Hammer for $1.25 off. And you could pick up these instant booster beads right here at $4.25. Another option could be the Arm & Hammer packs right here, which are $4.25. Or maybe you want to grab one of the liquid detergents, which are also $4.25. So depending on whichever one you decide to get, don't forget to clip the $1.25 digital. And then if you are new and maybe you're not sure how to use a digital coupon, remember once you use them, they're gone. All right, y'all. So if you're one that does like Snuggle and that's something that you know you're going to pay for anyway, we did get a digital coupon for when we buy the bigger Snuggle fabric softener. So the ones down here at $8.50, we would get the dryer sheets for free, and the dryer sheets are $1.95. So you could pick up both. I think roughly it totals you like $11.35 or somewhere in there, and then you get $1.95 off. So it kind of again makes the dryer sheets free. So a great time to get these items, especially if you're going to pay for these anyway. And we do also have a $1 digital for like the game products at $4.50, which includes several items like the powdered detergent. Is anyone out there that just strictly uses powder? But you could get the powder detergent, you could get the flings. Another option, if you didn't need like the detergent, you could get the fabric softener right here. Or maybe you're one that needs the dryer sheets. That digital works for the dryer sheets, the 105 count. Or you could also get the firework beads. And then also I noticed that when it comes to the firework beads, the ones that are actually $7.50, I noticed I had a 4 off of 2 digital. So if you're one that's going to be using that 5 off of 30 gain digital, that would be a great item to maybe factor in, especially if you're going to pay for the firework beads anyway. So definitely some great options. So always again, cater the deal to your need. All right, y'all, if you're one that needs Drift baby detergent, it's priced at $10.50 and we got a $3 digital. So this would definitely be a great time to get this factored into your deal. All right, y'all, and if you didn't use your $2.30 off of one Febreze small space, then you definitely might want to add that in and maybe even use that as a filler item if you're doing your 5 off of 25. Or if you're doing a gain scenario, then you could definitely maybe factor in the gain scented small space and then again use the $2.30 digital coupon. So these are $3.25. So an amazing time to get some cheap small spaces. And then again, last week I did factor in some scenarios with the Airwick because we do have a buy one get one free coupon if maybe you prefer to get that instead. So you could pick up like the twin refills at $6.25. Picking up 2 will total you $12.50, and then you end up paying just $6.25 for 2 after that digital coupon. So another great option. All right, y'all, so if you are one that needs some dish soap and maybe you do prefer Dawn, y'all know I love the Dawn Power Wash. We did get a $2.99 off of 2 digital when you pick up the e-squeeze and the larger like refill. So a lot of times though, they do still come off when you just pick up 2. So you could just probably pick up 2 of these. These are the cheaper ones at $2.85 and then use the $2.99 off of 2 digital. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna do what the coupon says and pick up the jug and then the Dawn e-squeeze. But a lot of times they do work. So if you want the cheaper out of pocket, just know you could essentially almost save about $6 because these are $2.85 and then the cheaper one is $8.50. So you can pick up this at $8.50 and then this one at $2.85. Use the $2.99 digital, and I think it ends up making them like $8 and something for those 2. Or again, you could test out picking up 2 of these, which roughly almost cost you $6. You'll get almost $3 off, making it just 3. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we also still have our digital for buy one get one free. Oh, maybe we don't. It may have expired on the 8th. Y'all comment below. I can't remember, but I'm like, this store is really stocked. They got the palm olive too. But if we do still have it, you might want to even consider picking up the Palmolive or the Ajax. The Ajax is more, but it's a little bigger at $4.25, and the Palmolive is this one right here at $3. But if we still have a buy one get one free coupon, or if maybe it resets, that can also be a great option. All right, y'all, if you are in need of tissue, we do have a dollar digital for the cottonelle. So you could pick up this one right here, priced at $5.50. And then if your store has the Scott tissue, which normally would be right here, you could use the dollar digital for that. So great options when it comes to tissue. Always cater it to your need, because if maybe you prefer the larger cottonelle, which is like $10, you could use that same dollar digital that works for this one for that one. And then if you have a store that carries the smaller 6-roll Scott, which are like $3.50 or somewhere in there, then you could also use the dollar digital for the Scott for that. But again, cater it to your need, because we have digitals for like the quilted northern, and maybe you're one that prefers that. But the cheaper route to go would be to pick up the Scott or the cottonelle. Since my store is out of the Scott, I think I'm just going to factor in the Angel Saw for the sake of the video, but you would want to grab the Scott. Right, y'all, so I was really excited to see that we did get some great digitals for paper towels. So if you're one that likes the Viva paper towels, which my store is out, but you could grab those. They're like $6.75 this week, and we have a dollar digital. Another option could be the Scott paper towels, which are $6.50, and then we have a separate dollar digital. So for the sake of the video, y'all, I might end up just factoring in this bounty right here, but of course you would want to make sure you grab the correct one. And then if your store is out of like the Viva but has the Scott, you might want to grab that, or vice versa. So always cater it to your need, but some great items when it comes to paper towels. All right, y'all, so we did get a 50-cent digital for Lysol. So tons of ways you can do the deal. You might want to grab one of these all-purpose cleaners at $2.75. Use the 50-cent digital. It'll make it just $2.50. Another great option could be like the toilet bowl cleaner at $3 using the 50-cent digital. So if you know you maybe need toilet bowl cleaner, then you might want to do that versus just going the cheaper route. So always cater it to your need. And then another option I want to mention that I did factor in last week, but I'm not factoring in this week. Remember, you might still have your digitals for the Mr. Clean products. You could grab some at $3.25. I think it works for like the magic eraser. Yeah, and then use the $3.25 off of 2 digital, or we have a $5.50 off of 2 digital that works for like the larger magic erasers at like $5.50 or $5.75, and then it also works for like the Mr. Clean Freak right here at $6. So some other options just depending on your need. And y'all, big shout out to my subscriber friends who were mentioning, because if you saw my haul video from last week, then you know I end up having to put this back, because remember, these are $1, but a lot of times that dollar digital we have attaches to these. But my subscriber friends, y'all were telling me that it's like 2 different barcodes, so to kind of really search. So if you have that dollar digital for the scope and it attaches, this could be a great freebie or a great filler item. But you might want to scan different ones if your $1 digital isn't attaching, because some of them may have different barcodes. So don't get discouraged. You might just have to kind of search a little further back. All right, y'all, so if you are one that needs some hair care, we did get a 3 off of 2 Dollar General digital for the whole blends. And you could pick up some of the ones at $4.25, whether you get the conditioner or the shampoo, and then use that $3 digital coupon. And I was really excited because I like how that's a store coupon. So if we happen to get a manufacturer coupon, we'll be able to combine that with that store coupon and come out even cheaper. So it's a great time to get stocked up on some hair care. All right, y'all, we did get a 4 off of 2 digital coupon that works for like the Degree or even the Dove deodorant spray. So you could grab like the women Degree or even the men one, which is the cheaper ones, at $5.75. Use the 4 off of 2 digital, or you might want to pay a little more if maybe your preference is the Dove, and you can get the Dove men or the Dove women, and those are a little more. So always cater it to your need. And then we do have several other digitals for like, I think it's the Secret. So if you did need deodorant, just make sure you're looking at your coupons and catering the deal to your need. All right, y'all, so another great filler item, or a great time to get some really cheap cosmetics. So I noticed we got a dollar digital for like the Believe products, and normally you can find some like as cheap as like $1 or maybe like $1.25. So this could definitely be a great filler item for like a 5 off of 25, or any threshold coupon you might be using, like even like a 3 off of 15, or just a great time to get some cheap nail care. So I'm gonna grab one, try to see if they have any for like $1 or $1.25 and get that added to my transaction. All right, y'all, so other than like household items like laundry care, remember, along with food, you could also maybe get some other items that you might be paying full price for anyway. So you definitely might want to consider the socks this week if you are one that needs socks, because with the hang socks we did get a $2 digital, and some of them are as cheap as like $7.75. So a great time to get this factored into your deal. And remember, if you're factoring it into your 5 off of 25, it could definitely come out much cheaper. Y'all, now here's a nice little deal you can do, and there's several ways you can switch the deal around based off of your store's inventory or your need. And then you actually could come out 50 cents cheaper if you end up factoring in the Scott tissue, which is $5 and using the $1 digital, versus the cotton nail, which is actually $5.50 and we have a $1 digital. So just keep that in mind. And then you want to pick up the Dawn dish soap right here at $8.50, the bigger one, and then the e-squeeze at $2.85. And then we do have a $2.99 off of 2 digital when we buy the big refill and then the Dawn e-squeeze. And then you want to pick up the Arm & Hammer instant booster beads at $4.25. But remember your different options. If maybe you don't even want those, remember you could do these. So you could do that. You could do the Arm & Hammer packs if maybe you don't want that. Or remember, you could also do the liquid detergent. So tons of options, just depending on what you might personally need. And then it's $4.25, and then again we have the $1.25 digital. And then you want to grab one of the gang products. Remember, you could get the powdered detergent, you could get the fabric softener, you could get the firework beads, or even the dryer sheets. So grab one of the gang products. I decided on the flings. They're $4.50. We're going to use the $1 digital. So if we were to factor in the Scott tissue instead of the cotton nail, this would end up totaling us just $25.10. But when that 5 off of 25 comes off, so don't forget to clip that coupon along with all of our other coupons, this would end up being just $13.85, y'all, before tax. So because we end up factoring in the cotton nail, which is 50 cents more, I think roughly this should end up totaling like $14.20 or $14.30 or something like that. So still not bad, considering that you went from $25 down to $14 or down to $13 if you get the Scott tissue instead of the cotton nail. And then again, just to visually show you, because you might not want the gang flings, you might want to get the Arm & Hammer, and then you might want to get the dryer sheets or some of the other products. So again, several options, always cater it to your need. All right, y'all, so here's a nice deal you could do, and I want to show you the cheapest route to go. But since my store is out of certain items, I'm factoring in like the Bounty and the cotton nail, but there's definitely a cheaper route that you could go. So I'm gonna go over that first and then tell you how much it would be if you did decide to do it just like this. So you want to pick up the Scott towels, paper towels, at $6.50, or the Viva for 25 cents more. Use the $1 digital. And then for this scenario, we're picking up the Scott tissue at $5. But remember, the cotton nails 50 cents more, but we have $1 digital for whichever one you decide. And then you want to pick up one of the Arm & Hammer products at $4.25, whether you get the liquid detergent, the instant booster beads, or the packs right here. Use the $1.25 digital. Pick up one of the hang socks. You don't have to get the boy one, you can get the women one. You don't have to get the crew one, you can get the ankle one. So just cater it to your need. Grab one at $7.75. Use the $2 digital. And then you really could at this point just add in something to get you to $25, but let's just add in the Lysol all-purpose cleaner at $2.75 and use the 50-cent digital. And then this would end up totaling us $26.25. And then when our 5 off of 25 digital comes off, along with all of our other coupons, this ends up being just $15.50, y'all. And that's if we got the Scott. So if we end up doing the cotton nail and doing the scenario like this, then we would pay about 50 cents more. So this would end up being $16. And then remember, if you don't need the all-purpose cleaner, but maybe you need the toilet bowl cleaner, then you might want to do that instead and pay roughly about 25 cents more, since it's $3 versus $2.75. So tons of options, but it definitely comes out cheaper factoring in the Scott tissue instead of the cotton. Here's a nice deal you can do utilizing that 5 off of 25 digital coupon. Pick up the Drift baby detergent at $10.50. Use that $3 digital. Pick up one of the Arm & Hammer products at $4.25. Remember, the packs are included, or even the instant booster beads or the liquid detergent that worked for that $1.25 digital. Pick up one of the hang socks at $7.75, use the $2 digital, and then pick up the Febreze small space at $3.25, use the $2.30 digital. So for this particular scenario, this is going to end up totaling us $25.75. So again, don't forget to clip the 5 off of 25 coupon. And then when that comes off, along with all other coupons, this ends up being just $12.20, y'all, before tax. And again, y'all know I'm a visual person. So if you wanted to even do your deal like this, you could do it like this and it would still come out the same. Or for 50 cents more, you could factor in one of the game products. Remember, you could get the flings, the fabric softener, dryer sheets, the firework beads. So tons of great options. Again, if you do decide to do the game, just know your out of pocket will roughly be about 50 cents more. All right, y'all, now here's a nice deal you can do. Kind of get a lot of like household essentials. You want to grab the Scott paper towels at $6.50, use the $1 digital. And then you want to actually grab the Scott tissue at $5, or the cottonelle right here for 50 cents more. And then we have a $1 digital. And then pick up the Suavitel big fabric softener at $8.50, and then pick up the Suavitel dryer sheets at $1.95. And then we're going to use the coupon for when we buy the big fabric softener and the dryer sheets, we get the dryer sheets free. So that coupon should take off $1.95. And then you want to pick up one of the Arm & Hammer products. Remember, you don't have to get these packs right here. You can get the liquid detergent or the instant booster beads. So pick up one of those at $4.25 and use the $1.25 digital. So if we did this particular scenario, this ends up totaling us $26.20. And that's if we got the Scott tissue. And then after all of our digital coupons come off, so that 5 off of 25 coupon along with all of those other coupons that I mentioned, this ends up being just $16, y'all, before tax. Or $16.50 if you do decide to keep the cottonelle, or $16.25 if maybe you get the Scott tissue and maybe you factor in the Viva paper towels, which are 25 cents more than the Scott. So tons of options. And then just for visual purposes, if you didn't want the packs, maybe you want the instant booster beads, then you might want to do your deal like this instead. Hopefully it stays. Maybe it won't, but you might want to do your deal like this. Or instead of the Arm & Hammer products, you could just do the game products, but just know your out of pocket will be about 50 cents more. All right, y'all, here's a nice deal you can do. Picking up the, well, you really want to pick up the Scott, but you could do the cottonelle. Remember, it's $5.50, but let's say we end up doing the cottonelle. We're going to use the $1 digital, and then we're going to pick up the hangs at $7.75, use the $2 digital, and then we're going to pick up, actually, no. We're going to pick up the Scott. My bad, y'all. We're going to pick up the Scott paper towels priced at $6.50, and we're going to use a $1 digital. And then we're going to pick up the hangs at $7.75, use the $2 digital. Pick up 2 of the whole blends at $4.25 each, use the $3 digital. And then pick up the Febreze small space at $3.25, and then use the $2.30 digital. And I did want to say, with any other scenarios where I'm factoring in the Febreze small space, let's say you happen to use it the previous week, you might want to add in something like one of those Colgate or Oral-B products at $3.35 and use the $2 digital, and roughly you would pay just a little bit more. So that could definitely be a great option if you're trying to figure out what else you could replace that with. Or maybe you want to do one of the Lysol products, but you would have a higher out of pocket. But again, think about things you're going to pay for anyway, and the goal is not to pay full price. Another option too, because if you know maybe you don't need small spaces but you're running low on juice, then you might want to just do the Welch's juice. Because remember, it's $3.50 and we have a $1.25 digital. So I mean, roughly you end up paying what, $1.50 more or somewhere in there. But again, if you were going to turn around and pay full price for this, definitely not bad to factor it into your 5 off of 25. So tons of options. Just wanted to mention that because I know sometimes you might not have more than one account, so maybe you already use your digital. But yeah, so if we end up doing this particular deal, this totals us $26. And then when all our coupons come off at the register, we pay just $12.70 before tax, y'all. And you actually could do the cottonelle at $5.50 instead of the Scott paper towels, and maybe you need tissue, and your out of pocket would actually be $1 cheaper because this would actually end up totaling you $25 exactly, and then you would end up paying $11.70 when it's all said and done. So another way that you can, of course, switch your deal around based off of your need. All right, y'all, now here's a nice deal you can do, picking up the Tide liquid or the pods. Remember, get one of the ones at $9.95 and then use the $2 digital. And then you want to grab the Scott tissue, or you could just grab this Cottonelle right here, which is 50 cents more at $5.50, and then use the $1 digital. And then pick up 2 of the Degree deodorants, the spray ones, at $5.75 each. Or you could get the Dove one, which is more though, so just, of course, adjust your price accordingly and cater the deal to your need. But we're going to use that 4 off of 2 digital for those Degree sprays at $5.75 each. So this particular scenario would end up totaling us $26.45. So don't forget to clip the 5 off of 25 coupon. And then when that comes off, along with all of our other coupons, we end up paying just $14.45, y'all, before tax. And that's if we did the Scott tissue instead of the Cottonelle. So if we did the Cottonelle, which is 50 cents more, this totals us $26.95, and we end up paying $14.95. So a great time to get stocked up on these household items. And then remember, if you don't need tissue, you could pay $1 more than the Cottonelle and get like the Scott paper towels or even the Viva paper towels at $6.75. All right, y'all, here's a nice deal you can do, picking up the Drift baby detergent at $10.50 using the $3 digital, picking up the Lysol all-purpose cleaner at $2.75 using the 50-cent digital, picking up 2 of the Garnier whole blends at $4.25 each using the 3 off of 2 digital, and then picking up the Febreze small space at $3.25, use the $2.30 digital. This particular scenario ends up totaling us $25 exactly. And then when that 5 off of 25 coupon comes off and all our other coupons come off, we end up paying $11.45, y'all, before tax, which is amazing considering the Drift baby detergent alone is $10.50. So a great way that you can maximize your savings and not pay full price. But remember, again, if you feel like you're struggling with couponing and you need that extra boost, or maybe you're one that really wants to maximize your savings and really start learning how you can truly start saving over $200 plus a month from couponing, then you definitely may want to take advantage of my birthday special, where I do have my products on my website discounted down to just $32. So if you would like to take advantage of that, definitely take advantage of it, because again, it won't last long. So just head over to my website, heyimd.com, or always just click the link down below in the description. All right, y'all, so for this scenario, you want to pick up one of the Arm & Hammer products at $4.25. You already know the 3 options. And then clip the $1.25 digital. Then you want to pick up the Dawn dish liquid right here at $8.50, and then the Dawn e-squeeze at $2.85. Use the $2.99 off of 2 digital. Then you want to pick up 2 of the Degree spray deodorants, whether you mix and match and get 1 women, 1 men, or 2 women, 2 men at $5.75 each. And then we're going to use the 4 off of 2 digital. So this particular scenario would actually total us $27.10. So depending on your need, you could get it down to $25, just depending on what you factor in. But this is $27. Y'all, now here's a nice deal you can do, picking up the Tide liquid or the pods at $9.95 using the $2 digital, and then pick up one of the Game products at $4.50. Remember, you can get the powder detergent, the flings, the dryer sheets, the firework beads, or the fabric softener. Use the $1 digital. And then pick up the Welch's juice at $3.50. Use the $1.25 digital. And then pick up 2 of the Garnier whole blends at $4.25 each. Use the 3 off of 2 digital. This scenario ends up totaling us $26.45. So when that 5 off of 25 comes off and all those other digital coupons come off, we end up paying just $14.20 before tax, y'all. And again, that's from using all digital coupons. So a great way to maximize your savings. Remember your substitute when it comes to the juice, but a great scenario. And again, you don't have to get the fabric softener. Maybe you want to really get stocked up on laundry care, or maybe you're one that needs the dryer sheets, or maybe you want those like firework beads. So tons of great options. All right, y'all, now here's a nice deal you can do, picking up the Scott tissue. I'm just factoring in the the Angel Soft for the sake of the video, but grab the Scott tissue at $5, use the $1 digital. Pick up the Cottonelle at $5.50, use the $1 digital. Pick up the Tide pods or liquid at $9.95, use the $2 digital. Pick up one of the Arm & Hammer products that you already know at this point for $4.25, use a $1.25 digital. And then pick up the Believe nail product at $1.25, use a $1 digital. This brings us to $25.95. So when that 5 off of 25 digital comes off, along with all of those other digital coupons, this ends up being just $14.70 before tax. And remember, for $1 more, you could factor in the Scott paper towels instead of the Cottonelle, and actually end up coming out just $1 more. So just for visual sakes, but y'all know y'all want to grab the Scott paper towels, or you could get the Viva, which are 25 cents more than the Scott. But let's say you end up doing your deal like this instead, then this would end up totaling you again just $1 more, so you'll pay $15.70 before tax. So tons of great options. I definitely hope you all found this video helpful. That's all I have for my 5 off of 25 scenario video. Definitely, again, comment down below where y'all are from, what the weather's like, and again, don't forget to take advantage of my birthday special, which will not last long, only through the month of April. So the prices will definitely go back up, so definitely take advantage of this birthday special where I have my products on my website discounted down to just $32. So thanks for all the support. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.